Surf City Dano, locally world famous, on scene, Bob Ballou. We're outside of Rockin' Fig's headquarters, surf headquarters, and he's got a brand new Bolsa jacket on, compliments of Mike from Bolsa Clothing, and he's long time famous guy, local guy. He's from the Northeast, Massachusetts, and he's done some skateboards. And Bob, tell us a little bit about what's going on, where you've been, your history.
Well, I started out surfing back in Massachusetts and Maine, and I came to California to work for Surfboards Australia, and they're out of San Diego, but they had a shop here in Huntington Beach. So Floyd Smith asked me to come up and be his salesman here, and from that I ended up working for Trillo Surfboards, worked for Jack Surfboards, Jack Hokinson, one of the greatest names of surfboards, and of course Jack was quite a businessman, and I got to give it to him as having the insight to bring a lot of great product to the city of Huntington Beach. And with that, he had some great people that worked for him that helped him with a lot of great ideas, such as the zipper up the back wetsuit, something that I brought to him, and I told him, stop, don't order any more wetsuits with the zipper. Well, they actually had beaver tails, and you get a beaver tail and you get yourself a long john or short john, and so I told him to stop that, and then they had the zipper right up the front, which let water in, stop the presses, put them in the jack, in the back jack. Did I say that?
Yeah.
But he did change it. He called Jack O'Neill. Jack had C-suits, and zippers were in the back. From there, I came up with a great product called the Wonder Bowl. The fin screw that you can adjust in the water, and I know I've made a lot of people happy with that too. I'm Mr. Wonder Bowl. What can I tell you?
Yeah, well, yeah, that's a word on the street. That's true.
And then from there, I ended up. Of course, I did some work for Bob Boland the Greek for a short period of time, and just one of our great entrepreneurs here in Huntington Beach Realty. Of course, Greek Surfboard. Right over there,
right?
So we got to give a hand to Greek because he's a mentor. I've had some great influences. Robert August, he and I. Well, we were pondering. I was pondering a name for skateboards, and Robert, told me I need to have something that was powerful, and then I needed something because Flex is in right now. So that's what we, basically came up with Power Flex. But one great story is the Tilton Hilton. Robert asked me if I go up to Northern California in his motorhome. It's called the Tilton Hilton, packed to the very end with skateboards. And I went up there and sold them, and mission complete. But if you talk to Robert, ask him about the Tilton Hilton. It was fun. But that was a great experience for me in sales. And from there, of course, we created Powerflex. Powerflex wheels are probably, I'd say, one of the best in the brand of skateboard for riding pools, freestyling, downhill racing, signal hill, as well as slalom. Complete team. We had great riders like Bobby Valdez, who did the first hand plant, Daryl Miller, who did the Miller flip, and we had a great team of guys that were on the team. Bud Lamas, Mike Downey, Reggie Barnes from Eastern Skateboard Supply. Just some really fantastic people that went on to be great skaters as well as business owners in the skateboard world. Jim Gray, for instance, Acme Skateboards, Scarecrow, out of Costa Mesa. Great guy. Was on the team. So I was lucky to have great people around me, and like to think that it's all because of one thing only, and the passion for the sport of surfing. Surfing is what brought me to Huntington Beach, and it still fuels my fire today. And I hope that a lot of people that I know and that I have influenced have the same passion. To go out there and charge and make the best that you can be out of yourself through surfing, and bring that family life into it as well. I think that surfing is a great way of life, and I've chosen it to be my passion. My family, they surf. My daughter's going to San Francisco State, studying textile manufacturing, as well as merchandising, marketing. My son's a great skater, great surfer, and I love my family, and I love my friends, and I'm blessed to have been blessed with a great passion.
Well, on that note, we here in Huntington Beach and anybody related to the surfing industry is blessed that we have come to know you and your contributions to the great city and the great sport that we have here, surfing and skateboarding. Bob, on behalf of I Seen On Scene.
One thing I'd like to fit in there is my passion for selling cars. I did get in the car business. I worked for Dave Wilson, Toyota of Orange, for over 20 years, and he's also been a supporter of surfing. And I like to just send a nice shout out to all my car friends, because I've showed them that surfers need cars, good cars.
There you go.
Toyotas, Hondas, Lexus, and you can get a great deal. You can contact me anytime you want. And don't forget, look at my Powerflex Skateboard site on Facebook. Okay, to get a hold of me, it's always good to run out my phone number, 949-200-2539. Call me, gladly help you. Just make sure you get a great deal.
And Bob, that Facebook page would be?
Powerflex Skateboards. That would be
Facebook. Okay.
Yeah, Powerflex Skateboards on Facebook, and you can look at some of my old photos that I shot back in the late 70s of the team. And inspiration for that was they were just sitting around doing nothing, and one of my team riders, Steve Snare, had passed away, and I dedicate those photos to my team members and just guys like Steve Snare. They love and have that passion, and I just want to make sure that the other kids that were on the team get to see those photos and share with the world.
Sure. Excellent. Great. Your graciousness, very kind. I appreciate you spending time with Surf City Dano. On behalf of I Seen On Scene, we're live and we're out.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.